All right, we are going to start out. I think we're just gonna maybe do the schedule as it stands. So we'll do Frost Giants and Victorious Lions here this game in Vancouver, and yeah, we'll jump into it here in a little bit. Teams have been notified to get some weather going and get Week 6 underway. Go here. Got a light wind, clear day. Experts have Vancouver with a slight edge. See how it plays out. Victorious Lions have a solid defense. Reykjavik has a good offense. Let's get kickoff going right now. So it looks like it's going to be Vancouver to start out with the football. Oliver Davis set to kick this one away. Week 6, here we go. Victorious Lions entering this game at 4-1. Reykjavik Frost Giants coming in at 2-3, but a big win for the Frost Giants last week against the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. Yeah, find out here. First play from scrimmage is a run by Troy Frosty. That's gain of 5. Second down play. It's Gunner in motion. They hand it off to Frosty again, who's shedding off one would-be tackler. Only gets a few second down or third down and 2 coming up. Kenzel's in the gun and hands it off to Kylie Ray. Up the middle, fullback carry out of the shotgun. Not always the move, but gets it done there. Third straight run for Vancouver, and they've got a first down. Now Kenzel looking to throw, gets it to Troy Frosty for a first down. And there's a throw to Smoke Man Muscle, sophomore receiver, stepping up into a bigger role this season. It's a 9 to make it 2nd and 1. Vancouver inside Reykjavik territory. They hand it off to Frosty, who's lunging for the first down, and they give it to him. Just crosses the marker. So fresh set of downs for Vancouver. Putting a long opening drive together here. Gonna pitch again to Frosty. Not gonna be too much. 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6. And there's a Frosty run. Not doing anything there. Laudera with the tackle. And so it'll be 3rd down and 5 for Victoria Kenzel. The Victorious Lions. On 3rd down, they run it again, and Frosty gonna get tackled at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 5. Bring out Zuko Ito for the 46-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. It's on the way, and just getting through the right side upright. It's good. 3-0. Vancouver putting a long drive together, but only coming away with a field goal. They take the lead 3-0. That'll be the Frost Giants on offense. last game, I believe, yeah, Vancouver just had a ton of interceptions on the Dragons, but it was still a close game. This time it's Reykjavik Frostgiants, who are a little bit better team on offense. Coming to town. Now they're at the 29-yard line, 2nd and 2. Pitch to Richards. He's got some space on the left side and finally knocked out of bounds at the 46. Thompson goes in motion. Briggs throws it underneath for Devin Boateng. That's a 2-yard gain. Briggs throws it to Torrent. And Io Torrent is going to not get the first down, but the face mask, which happened like after the play, I guess. I don't even know. Gets them the first down. So Frostgiants up to the 42-yard line. Run from Richards, not going anywhere. Loss of 1. End of the first quarter, we're still getting warmed up here. Vancouver with a 3-0 lead. Frostgiants facing a 2nd down and 11. Now, Riggs under pressure. Not going to escape the paws of Johnson Lovehammer. That's a sack for a loss of 8. We're down to 19. Reykjavik squad. Riggs going to throw it deep and incomplete. Had a receiver there, but complete. So, Frostgiants looked like they were driving. I have to bring out Davis to punt it. Vancouver. Davis has a great punt, though, inside the 5, all the way to the 4-yard line. So a 96-yard field for Vancouver to work with. Only a 3-point lead. Second offensive possession for Kensel and company. Start out with a runs. Running it a lot here. This game, that's a gain of 5. And they run it again. Frosty breaking off a couple tackles. And that's going to be a 2-yard gain. So 3rd down and 3 for the Victorious Lions. Oliver O'Connor goes in motion. Receivers for Vancouver have been pretty quiet as they've been running a lot. Frosty with some space, bounces it outside, and burns past the safety down the left sideline for a touchdown. Vancouver extending their lead to 2 scores now off the monster Troy Frosty run. That one carry puts him over the century mark with the previous yards he picked up to the point. That was about a 90-yard, 89-yard run. Vancouver takes the lead at home 10-0. Although we're not quite to the midway point of the season, a win for Vancouver will make them 5-1. They are looking for a what would be a 7th consecutive playoff berth, I guess. Riggs going to be thrown on first down and throws an interception to Bader, who had a big game last week against the Denver Dragons with a punt return touchdown and a couple interceptions, getting one here. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 37. First down play is a run from Frosty. Frosty gains 8. Looking for the end zone a 2nd time. See if he gets there. Ball at the 29-yard line for Vancouver as Frosty runs and just picks up enough for the first. Kensel, the throw, gets it to Kylie Ray. Gonna make it 2nd down in inches. And Frosty Gonna run it. Hensel, the throw. On first down, gets it to Grayson, who cannot turn up field. Those gain 4, though. 2nd and 6 for Vancouver. Red zones have been proven to be challenging across the league. See if the Frost Giants can get a turnover as Frosty runs it. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Of course, we have a substitution, I guess. So 3rd down and 2. Hensel motioning over Kylie Ray. Back to pass. Finds Kylie Ray for the first down. Breaks off a 1. Not enough for the end zone. Just inches short. So it'll be 1st and goal to go. And now Frosty to punch it in. And does so. Touchdown Vancouver. 2 touchdowns on the night for Troy Frosty. And they are pitching a shutout so far. Ito's PAT makes this 17-0 as we are $1:15 left in the 2nd quarter. Again, another fun fact. I will jinx this every time. We have yet to see a shutout this season. So we are through 5 full weeks of games here. So 25 total games and not a single 0 in any scoreboard. 1st and 10 at the 22 for Riggs. Frost Giants been kind of quiet on offense. Going to dump it off to Richards to start this drive. Gain of 3. Riggs back to pass. Gets it to Billy Bob Booker Thompson. Having another good season so far. Short of the first down marker. Going to be 3rd and 2. Clock keeps rolling. Now Riggs on 3rd and short. Gets it to Richard for a first down. Breaks off a 1, and that's going to be a ball up to the 43. Frost Giants call their first time out of the half. They only have 17 seconds. See if they can at least get in field goal range. Riggs with time. Gets it to Richards over the middle for about 4 or 5. 2nd down and 5. 2nd timeout used by Reykjavik. All near midfield as Riggs sends Boateng in motion. And Riggs going to throw to Boateng. And that's going to be a pickup of 4. 3rd down and 1. Frost Giants are just into Vancouver territory. Riggs looking, throwing, gets it to Richards, breaks off of 1, but he does not get down in time, so they can't call timeout to line up a field goal, and that's going to do it for the half. So 17-0 through 1 half of football. Vancouver in the lead. Frost Giants held scoreless through the first half of football. See what their offense can do in the 2nd half of play. It's going to be Bob Booker Thompson in motion. Riggs with time, throwing it, and it's intercepted by Fate Sabor. I believe Sabor had an interception last game, getting one here. And so Vancouver with their 2nd interception on defense tonight, setting up their offense with great field position. Hensel going to throw this one to Kylie Ray. And that's going to be a pickup of 9 or 10. A few catches on the night for Kylie Ray. 2nd in inches. And off to Frosty. He tries to pick up the first. I think does so. And yeah, just enough for the first. Hensel gonna throw incomplete. Well overthrown, as we see so many times. 2nd and 10. Now a pitch weak side to Troy Frosty, who bounces off of one, but not the second tackler. Third down and 7 for Vancouver as they try to come away with points off the Sabor pick. Well, they run it on 3rd and long. Questionable call here, as Troy Frosty not going to get much, if any. 4th down and 8. Zuko Ito out for a 35-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it's good. 20-0. Getting the ball back for the Frost Giants is Io Torrent on this kickoff return. Breaks off a couple and has it out to the 28-yard line. Briggs going to throw this one deep and almost throw an interception. That's incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Briggs, play action under pressure and cannot get it to Moffitt. 3rd and 10 quickly for Reykjavik. Receiver in motion. That's Caleb Boateng. Been quiet today as Riggs throws and finds Devin Boateng for, I believe, what's enough for a 1st down. Yes. Defense is right there, though. Guess coverage doesn't matter. 1st and 10 at the 38. Riggs with time. They're calling 5 verts and nearly intercepted. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Riggs gonna get hit while throwing, gets it to Richards very close to the 1st down, and they give it to him. So Frost Giants getting a little bit of momentum on this drive. They're near midfield with a couple 1st downs. See what they can do. Richards in motion as Riggs still under center, drops back. With time, looking for Richards, almost throws a pick. A few dangerous throws on this drive from Riggs. Hasn't cost him yet. He does have 2 interceptions up to this point. 2nd down and 10. Riggs throws it to Moffitt. Gain of 7. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Riggs looking, throwing. Wide open is Caleb Boateng for a 1st down on the slant route. And Frost Giants with the best field position they've had all game here at the 27-yard line. They are looking to score. Riggs avoids 1 sack, going to try to take off and run, but cannot escape the follow-up. It's Bartholomew Kuma. Been quiet this season, getting a sack there. Riggs avoided 2 would-be line defenders. 2nd down and 13 now. Riggs going to throw, and not sure where that was intended. A couple receivers in the area, but a couple defenders as well. 3rd down and 13. Riggs, the throw, and there is nearly an interception. Incomplete, so it'll be 4th and 13 at the 30. Out to kick the 47-yarder is Oliver Davis to get the Frost Giants on the board. Kick is up, and it's good. So that doesn't really help much. It just, I guess it's still a 3-score game, albeit a slightly smaller 3 scores. 17-point differential, Vancouver in the lead, 20-3 now. Smoke Man Muscle returns this one out to the 27. Enzel back on offense. Enzel under pressure, going down fast. Vander Fluffy on the sack. Gonna make it 2nd and 18. Frosty in motion. Enzel looking over the middle. It's Smoke Man Muscle Getting some of those lost yards on the sack back and a little more. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Yeah, he will not get the playoff before the end of the quarter. So 4th quarter, here we come. 20-3, Vancouver in control of this one. They face a 3rd down, and they're going to run it. Frosty not able to pick it up, so that is going to bring up 4th down and 4. Ito to punt it away. Cam Lewis going to return it to the 22-yard line. Richards goes in motion. Riggs dropping back. Throws it, and it's intercepted by Ai Hayasaka. 3rd interception by this Vancouver defense, and that's making it a lot easier for the offense with these 30 and 40-yard fields. 26-yard field for Kenzel to work with. He's out there in the gun with Frosty and Ray to his right and left, irrespectively, I guess, as Kenzel finds Frosty. Risky throw, but it's brought down by the Vancouver Victorious Lions running back. 2nd down and 3. Man muscle in motion. They've handed off weak side to Frosty. Very close to the 1st down. Going to be ruled a yard short. 3rd and 1 coming up. On 3rd and 1, Kenzel looking to throw. Going for Grayson, and there's Jason Grayson with the catch. Not sure if we've seen a catch from Grayson tonight up until that point. That's a good one, converting the 3rd down. 1st and goal to go at the 5. There's a pitch to Frosty. Breaks off a 1, cuts it in, and Troy Frosty has touchdown number 3. That could put this ball game out of reach. Zuko Ito's PAT is good, 27-3. We're approaching the midway point of this 4th quarter. Again, a win will push Vancouver to 5 and 1. Loss will drop Reykjavik to 2 and 4. So a battle of the top and bottom in the international division, and right now, as the score stands, it looks like it's going to stay that way. So 1st and 10 for Riggs at 27. Martin goes in motion as Riggs has time, throws to Richards for a gain of 7. Now Riggs under pressure, gonna get sacked by Hull. A lot of different defenders making plays on this Vancouver defense. Hull getting in there for the 1st sack of the night. Now 3rd and 13. Riggs trying to pick it up. Gets it to Caleb Boateng. Very close. Ruled a yard short. Frost Giants offense still out there going for it. 4th and 1. See what they can do. And Riggs going to throw quickly. Get it to Billy Bob Booker Thompson for the 1st down. Riggs going to throw. Get it off to Richards. Frost Giants calling a timeout, I guess. They look for their 1st touchdown of the game. Riggs going to take off and run it. Cuts it inside. There's a flag on the play. Yeah, it's a hold by Cheesy Puns. The former Victorious Line, actually. 2nd down and 15 for the Reykjavik Frost Giants. Riggs with time. Throwing. Richards wide open. He's got the catch. Breaks off a 1. And at the 2-minute warning, the Frost Giants inside the Vancouver 30. Richards goes in motion. Riggs throws to Boderman. out of the fullback spot. And that's going to be a gain of about 6. Second timeout called by the Frost Giants. They're looking to get in the red zone for the first time this game. That's what kind of a game it's been for them on offense. Briggs thrown to the end zone, and he's got Caleb Boateng. Defense not deflected, I guess. So Caleb Boateng comes down with it in the end zone. Reykjavik's first touchdown of the ball game with 1:46 left. Davis PAT makes this a 27-10 game. Davis for the onside kickoff, and Steelflex going to get the recovery. And so that will probably do it. 3-score game, Reykjavik only with 1 timeout. Hand off to Troy Frosty for a couple. Big game from Frosty, has all of the touchdowns for Vancouver. Frosty with the run. Going to get about 6 or 7. Third down and 2 coming up. And Frosty bounces off of one very close to the first. Does not get it. 4th and inches. So, we're going to line up for a field goal, I guess. Ito's kick is on the way, and it's good, just barely. 55-yarder makes it 30-10, so a little insult to injury by seasoned veteran kicker Zuko Ito. And the Frost Giants playing for a little respect at this point. Briggs throw this one, and violently, athletically deflected by Sabor. 2nd and 10. Briggs under pressure, gonna avoid 1 sack, try to take off and run. That will do it. 30-10 is the final in this one. Vancouver marching on to 5-1 on the season. Reykjavik Frost Giants drop a game to go 2-4. Coming up next, we're gonna play this straight up, I guess. Silver Eagles and Rush. Why not? All right, teams have been pinged here. Mexico City traveling to Toronto, another international matchup. Silver Eagles and Rush, both 3-2. So we'll see how it works out. Who will get the definitive edge over whom? All right. Kicking it away is Duck Football in the Toronto Rush. Back deep to return for the Mexico City Silver Eagles. Pee Poo Poo. Here we go. Peter softens and the Silver Eagles set to take over on offense at their own 27 as we start out this ball game. Softens out there in the pistol. Motion in tribble a little bit. Dropping back with time, going and almost throws an interception. Defense was right there, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. And there's a deep throw by Softens looking for Gonzo Leafson, who had a monster game last game. That's incomplete. Leafson in motion. And Softens gets rid of the football, but it's not hauled in. 4th down and 10 after 3 straight incompletions from the Silver Eagles. Uncharacteristic. It'll be Caden Coleman to punt it to the Rush. Insky returns this one out to the 29-yard line. So it's going to be Toronto's football. Now they have a 71-yard field work with Jordan starting out in the gun. Dropping back, going deep. Receiver wide open. It's Jalen Smith the third. 1st and 10 at the 27 for the Toronto Rush for that 44-yard gain. Jordan to throw. Thunderball with the catch. Not going to get much. Jordan going to throw this one incomplete. Quickly, it's 3rd down for Toronto. Jordan throws over the middle. It's wide open. Vilko Valkonen up the seam, giving the Toronto Rush the 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Pistol, Jordan hands off to Thunderball, fighting for yards, but maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage at best. Dayton sack on the stop, so it's going to be 2nd and goal. Empty set, so no Thunderball out here on this one. Jordan in the pocket, throwing off his back foot, gets it to Pogger, who's very close to the end zone. Touchdown Deluxe Pogger. PAT is good to make it a 7-0 ball game. Peter softens back on offense. Throwing deep, wide open is Gonzo Leafson. Both these offenses with big play potential. Offense getting his first completion of the ball game. They're in Toronto territory very quickly. Now finding Jordan Tribble, who fumbles it, and it's picked up by Bob Robb Jr. So, costly turnover by Tribble gives Toronto the football back at their own 38. Jordan, under pressure, gets rid of it, going deep, gets it to Deluxe Pogger, who's got one touchdown, and he's got number 2. "62-yard catch. Pogger from Jordan breaks off a tackle and gives Toronto a 2-touchdown lead. Offense going to Cena. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now softens. Going deep. Looking for Leafson again. Has it to him. Alonzo Leafson. Couple big catches this game. Mexico City all the way up to the Toronto 25-yard line. Dolphins going to throw this one deep in the back of the end zone, and it's picked off by Virginia Emmett in the back of the end zone. That's the 2nd turnover for this Toronto Rush defense in the first quarter. 1 interception, 1 fumble, and they're back on offense. First play, though, isn't a good one on this drive. Loss of 2. Jordan throws it, and deflected by the Silver Eagles. Could have been a pick 6. Instead, it's 3rd down and 12. Jordan throws and overthrows. The receiver had some space too, so cannot capitalize on the Emmett interception. Duck football out there for his first punt of the ball game. So, Silver Eagles back on offense. They're going to start out with a run. First run, I think, of the ball game for them. Gain of 6 by Juan Cena. Second down, softens. Able to find Jordan Tribble over the middle for a first. At the end of 1, it's 14-0. Toronto with some stifling defense and capitalizing on offense as well. They're in the lead. You're at home. Silver Eagles in Toronto territory for a 3rd time this game, trying to change it. And Soffin's going to go deep to the tight end McDingberry, who breaks off of 1 and ends up crossing the plane for a touchdown. So Mexico City finally on the board with the big 35-yard catch from Soffins to Twerky McDingberry. They're on the board early on in the 2nd quarter. Caden Coleman boots it away to Peter Tingle. And that's going to be gain of, returned out to the 21. So Toronto still with the lead here. Last drive, they quickly went 3 and out. Had to settle for a duck football punt. See what they can do this drive. Trying to establish a run with Thunderball. That's one of his better carries of the day. 7-yard gain. Jordan. Gonna throw. Get it to Pogger, who's having a monster game. Has the first down, ball up to the 41. Jordan with time, going deep, but it's intercepted by Juniped Panda the second. Underthrew it, looking for his favorite target, Pogger, and that's going to give Mexico City the ball back at their own 39. Softens looking to strike while the iron's hot. 5 wide receiver set. Motions a Boderman to his left. Dropping back in the gun. Going to throw off his back foot and almost intercepted. Incomplete, second down and 10. Now Cena running, and that's going to be gain of 7, so making a very manageable third down and 3 for the Silver Eagles. Try to knot it back up. Softens, throws, gets it to Tribble. Tribble breaks off of one, but steps out of bounds before he can cross the first down marker, so it's going to be 4th down and 2 for Mexico City. Aiden Coleman to boot it, and it's a great kick. Great kick inside the 2-yard line. Just over a 98-yard field for Mason Jordan and company to work with. Now Thunderball, giving them a little bit of breathing room. That's a gain of 4, second down and 6. Thunderball with another run, but this one's going nowhere. The Ped Panda the second with the tackle, right at the line. 3rd down and 6, about 2.5 minutes left in this second quarter of play. Jordan in the gun, looking to throw. Gonna dump it off, but it's intercepted. Jonathan, check yourself. Just it looked like Jordan was throwing more to check yourself than any other player on his own team, and now Mexico City just 9 yards away from tying this one up. Offense throws off his back foot, and he almost throws an interception. 2nd and goal. Trips right. Softens in the pistol. Gonna throw, get it to Tribble, and Tribble breaks off of one. Brought down at the 5, so 3rd and goal as we're approaching the 2-minute warning. Silver Eagles looking to punch it in. They've spread the field out here. 4 wide receivers and a tight end. They get the snap off. Softens under pressure, and it's deflected. So, check yourselves with his, I think that's his 7th interception of the season. Sets up the Silver Eagles with great field position, but they're going to have to settle for 3. Caden Coleman knocks in the 22-yard field goal to make this 14-10. Just inside the 2-minute warning here in Toronto. Hometown Rush still in the lead. Jordan's going to dump this one off to Valkonen. Got a couple. Second down and 7. Jordan. Time, throws it short, almost intercepted again. Incomplete, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Eminent 3rd down run by Thunderball picks up the first. All up to the 38 now as we're approaching the final minute mark of this first half. First quarter is all Toronto. Second quarter, it's been all Mexico City. Jordan trying to change that, throws it out of bounds, avoiding the sack. And there's a throw to Alex Schaefer, very close. The first, 3rd and 2. Jordan looking to throw for it, going deep. Man, that's incomplete, looking for Pogger. So, Toronto, facing a 4th and 2, will elect to punt it with football. A football with a great looking punt. That bounces inside the 5-yard line. So Mexico City does have all 3 timeouts, but they have a 97-yard field to work with and only 44 seconds. Offense going to start an empty set, try to get it there. And he throws it to Tribble, who catches it, I guess, for a gain of 5 and ducks out. Softens. Throws. Ingberry with the catch. Breaks one and heads out. So nice block there as well to set that up. Go City up to the 28. Softens. Dropping back. In the pistol. Has some time and throws an interception to rookie DB Darrell Bullock. And the Toronto Rush have the ball back on offense at the Mexico City 27. Great field position off the INT. 2 timeouts. Plenty of time. In an empty set. Drops back. Throws. Almost throws a pick himself. That's incomplete. Jordan with time. Going deep into the end zone. Gets it to Peter Tingle. He's had a quiet season, but comes up with a huge touchdown here in a big game against the Silver Eagles near the end of the 2nd quarter. Jordan's 3rd touchdown. That gives the Rush a 2-score lead again. 21-10 at home. Silver Eagles are trailing. And there's another interception by the Toronto Rush. This one by Anna Kendrick. And that is going to eliminate any hopes the Silver Eagles had of scoring before the end of the half. And that's the end of the first half. 21-10. After 2 quarters, Toronto in the lead at home, and they start the second half with the football. Peter Tingle turning this one out too. First and 10 at the 24. Jordan throws. Schaefer catches it underneath, breaks off of 1, and has a gain of about 4 or 6, I guess. And there's a deep throw to Valkonen. Big time pass from Jordan to Valkonen. Toronto Rush love that deep route. First and 10 at the 21. Thunderball follows it up with a solid 8-yard, 7-yard carry. Second down and 3. Toronto with an 11-point lead, looking to make it a 3-score game with a touchdown here. And there's Valkonen with the catch, but not going to get the first. They're down in 2. Single in motion. Jordan getting rid of it to the end zone, and it's deflected. So it's like Toronto's going to have to settle for a 30-yard field goal, bring out Duck football. Kick is up, and it's no good. He pushed it right. So that's a tough miss for the Toronto Rush, who had a nice drive going there. Mexico City with a break. See if they can get some momentum. Soffin's looking to throw. Finds Tribble. That's a gain of about, 20? Not quite. 19. First and 10. Monsina with the run. Hasn't had a big game on the ground today. Gets only 2 there. Second down and 8. Softens, throws, and gets it to McDingberry, although looked like Kendrick was about ready to jump the route. Third down and 6 now for Mexico City. Softens, throws, gets it to Tribble. And that is a first down, 46. Silver Eagles definitely don't have to force the issue too much, just execute their game plan. They're only trailing by 11 here midway through the third. Cena with the catch out of the backfield. That's a good gain of 8. Cena with the run, not going anywhere. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 2. Soffin's going to throw for it. Gets it to Tribble. Has just enough for the first. Ball up to the Toronto 40. And there's a tough catch by McDingberry. Has a touchdown and a couple other big catches. Now, Mexico City in the red zone. Looking to strike. They're in the pistol. Trips tight left for Soffens. Gets it off to Juan Cena, and Cena's going to lose a yard. End of the third quarter, fourth quarter. Here we come. Mexico City on offense, on the road. They trail by 11, but they're 14 yards out from the pay dirt. Hand off to Juan Cena on second and 10. It's a couple. They're down to 8. And there's Soffens throwing an interception right at the goal line. Anna Kendrick with the second INT of the game, and that's going to be rush football at their own 20, deflating that drive of the Silver Eagles. Third down and 9. Toronto Rush tried to play keep away from Mexico City. Jordan throws, gets it to Thunderball for a first. All up to the 38 now. And more importantly, keeps the clock moving and the ball out of the hands of Mexico City. Toronto trying to hold on to that 11-point lead. They get to Thunderball again, this time on the ground. It's for 5. Jordan Goes underneath. Deluxe Pogger with some space, gets some blocks. And he's got the first down and a little more to the 44-yard line of Mexico City. Picking up another first down for the rush. Jordan in a 5 wide receiver set, so not looking to run it at all. Jordan throws, gets it to Alex Schaefer underneath. They are dinking and dunking their way to victory here now after airing it out early on. And to hold on to the football and manage the clock. Second down and 5. Jordan going to throw again. Gets rid of it to Schaefer once more. Breaks off of one. Turns upfield and picks up the first down. Is shoved out of bounds at the 33, so that stops the clock at 2:16. And that is going to be a Corey Williams catch, but he loses a bunch. Mexico City, interestingly, calls their first timeout. Make it 2nd and 13. And Thunderball losing yards. Junipet Panda getting in the backfield fast. 3rd and 14 now for the rush, and they are not really looking in a very comfortable field goal range. Jordan maybe looking to throw here in the gun. Dropping back. Throws it to Thunderball, who catches it, breaks off of one. That gets us to the 2-minute warning. So rush now pick up some, and that's going to make it a 45-yard field goal attempt for Duck football. Missed one from a lot shorter. See if he can make amends. Kick is up, and it's good. So 2-touchdown game exactly now. Rush in the lead. Silver Eagles have their work cut out for them. 1 timeout, no 2-minute warning to rely on. They have to work fast. PP Poopu's going to return this one to the 24. Trips right, softens in the pistol. Leafson in motion, softens with time, going to go underneath to Leafson. That's a catch, but tackled inbounds, and Mexico City burns their final timeout. So no more means of stopping the clock. 101 seconds left in this ball game. Not looking good for Mexico City if you gotta only get 9 yards and call timeout. Soften's gonna throw it short to Cena, and Cena's maybe gonna get the first, but that's the only. No, it doesn't even get that. Soften's gonna throw it to Tribble, bounces off of one, but this throwing over the middle is not going to help their effort. They got to go deep fast. Less than 60 seconds. Softens in the gun with time. Throws it short to McDingberry. Only going to be a few. 2nd down and 6. Mexico City has not scored any points since midway through the 2nd quarter. Soften's going to find Leafson underneath. Breaks off of one, but a convoy of rush. Tackle him before the first down marker in the middle of the field yet again. This drive taking way too long for the Silver Eagles. They spike it, so it's going to be 4th down and 3. 23 seconds left. Mexico City at midfield. Offense throws, gets it to, it's dropped by Cena, and that's going to be a turnover on downs and a win for the Toronto Rush, who are dropping last couple games there. Or who dropped like 2 of their last, maybe not. They're all right. Yeah, they're all right. Anyway, that's your final. 24-10. The Silver Eagles fall to 3-3. Rush advance to 4-2. Get on to our next game, Venom and Hammerheads. Set to be a good one. Venom with one of the best offenses in the league. Hammerheads with one of the best defenses in the league. This engine heavily favors defense. See who wins out, though. I'll ping the hammerheads, and away we'll go. Like rain in the forecast here. Out in Madagascar, experts have the Venom, visiting Venom as a favorite. We'll see how it goes. Kickoff shortly coming up. So it looks like the Venom want to start on offense. They have a good one led by third-year quarterback Fred Ucker. Or is it just second year? No, I think it's third. I can't remember. I think this is his third season. Yeah. Sometime. First and 10 for Las Vegas Venom. Alt the 22. Ucker with time throwing it to Colt Remington Wellington. But a huge touchdown catch last game. Gonna get about 10 there, second and inches. Pitch to Rahi, and he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage by Reg Broccoli for a loss of a couple. So make it 3rd and 2 for the Madagascar or for the Las Vegas Venom. They try to run for it again. Rahe shoves off one, but not the second. Professor Fate in on the stop. 4th down and 2 coming up for the Venom, and they will bring out Nutzenkirchen. So a quick 3 and out, and I guess it's not going to get returned. Oh, looks like the Hammerheads are going to start out on offense at their own 8-yard line. 1st and 10 for them. 92-yard field for Iadel to work with, and he's going to get sacked fast. Not evading that one, Michael Dreyfus getting him near the goal line. So 2nd and 18 in the shadow of their own goalpost for sure. Iadel throws it and throws an interception to 420. So now it's going to be Las Vegas with a really great opportunity early on to score. They get the excellent punt, and now the interception from 20. Rahe trying to follow it up with a rushing touchdown. Not going to get anything. Loses 3, in fact. So it'll be 2nd and goal to go at the 11. Rahe puts it on the ground. Jumping on it is D-line, rookie D-line Bandit Healer. And so the Las Vegas Venom cannot get anything off the excellent field position from that 420 turnover. Instead, it's a Bandit Healer fumble recovery, giving the Hammerheads the football back. Throw to Koreshi for a gain of a couple. 2nd and 7. And that's incomplete. Iadel throw into Koreshi. Very close to the first. Did he get it? No. Short. So 4th and inches for the Hammerheads, and they'll punt it away with Mr. Happy. Gobisky going to return this one to the 34. Either team scoring. We're midway through the 2nd quarter. They're going to have a Rahe carry, though, for 8. 2nd and 2. Tucker with some time and throws, but a lot of coverage there. looks like was able to sail it over one defender, but it's incomplete nevertheless. 3rd and 2. Ucker sends Miller in motion. Rahe rips off a one, pushing for the first down, and they get it. Second effort from Rahe, picks up the first. And I'm coming back out in a 5 wide receiver set. Ucker throws it to Cortez, Chico Cortez. First catch of the night, got 8. Ucker throwing it to Botterman, and they pick up the first down inside Madagascar territory. Still no scores. We wind down the first quarter. Venom coughed up the football last time when they were just about 10 yards out from the end zone. This time, see what they can do. Still got a ways to go. 3-yard run from Rahe makes it 2nd down and 7. In motion, Cortez. They hand it off to Rahe, but he is just met by Bandit Healer with that fumble recovery earlier in the backfield. Loss of a few, and we're at the end of one quarter already. So defense seems to be winning out, and although I touted the Hammerhead defense, the Venom one is exceptional as well. They have an interception here early. 3rd and 9 for Las Vegas, and they throw an incompletion. That punt goes out of bounds at the 8. So another long field to work for the Hammerheads. They have not been past the I guess I don't remember if they've gotten past let's see. Have they been past the 50 yet? Iadell with time. Throws it to Botterman. And that's near a first down, 2nd and 1. Iadell under pressure, going down. Dreyfus, 2nd sack of the game. Can make it 3rd and 8. Iadell throwing it to Qureshi, who's tackled immediately before the first down marker. So 4th down and 4. Hammerheads hunting it. Both teams in a stalemate. First and 10 at the 31 for the Venom. Try to go to 5 and 1 on the season. Hammerhead's trying to keep up with the Toronto Rush, who just picked up a win last game. Rahe with the first touch on this drive. It's a gain of 2. Ucker time is going to get it to Colt Remington Wellington for a first down. Ucker. Kyle Williams for a couple, 2nd and 8. Rahe on the run, not going to get back to line of scrimmage. Good open field tackle by Cherry. 3rd and 9 for the Venom. Neither team been very good on 3rd down. See what Ucker can do. Throwing deep and gets it to Miller. Willie Miller has the catch inside the 40 to the 36. We are at the 2-minute warning in Madagascar. Neither team with points on the board. Venom, though, in field goal range. Last time they had a good scoring opportunity. They fumbled it. They can do this time. Ahe with the run, losing a yard or two. Second and 11. Tucker. A throw, and it's intercepted by Byleth. Roy Byleth coming down with the interception, so no points on this drive for the Venom. Hammerheads got the ball back at their own 31, so a 69-yard field for Iadel to work with. He's starting out passing to tight end Huaycapan. Good tackle by Gummas Hod for a gain of 5. Second down and 5. Iadel in the gun, motions out Qureshi. Dropping back, has some time, dumps it off short to Huaycapan again, who gets a block as the first down. Hammerheads up to their own 48, just under 60 seconds. Clock keeps rolling. Madagascar with 2 timeouts remaining. Iadel able to get it off to Qureshi. Seal Qureshi's not going to get much. Those routes are atrocious. Second and 8. Receiver in motion. Evo Upcoming's been quiet today. Iadel throwing. Gets it to Joey Din. Ball up to the 41. Madagascar using their final timeout, though, with 33 seconds left. He picks up the first down. Not in field goal range. If Iadel can get them there, or maybe a touchdown. He's got time. He's going deep end zone. Receiver's got to step. It's Joey Din for the touchdown. First score we've had in the game with 28 ticks left in the half. Madagascar has taken the lead at home. Seven to 0. We're working our way through the end of the half. Madagascar will start the second half with the football. They are putting on a defensive clinic. Then last drive, their offense marches 69 yards down the field to take the first lead for either team. Ucker gonna throw. Get it to Williams. Bounces off. Tackler heads out of bounds after a gain of 7. Now, Ucker under pressure, not going to escape the paws of Bandit Healer. Got a sack, got a fumble recovery. Been a disruption all game. And that is going to do it for the half. 7 to 0, low scoring affair in Madagascar. Hammerheads with the lead, pitching a shutout, and they are set to go back on offense. Iadel back on offense and throw off his back foot. Receiver's got to step. It's Hexier! And Hexier's off to the races down the left sideline. And quickly the Madagascar Hammerheads have made this a 2-score ball game. Touchdown Madagascar. One play, 78 yards. Hometown fans are loving it. 14 to 0 early on in the third quarter. Rye with the run as the Venom trail by 14. Their defense has been really good all game, except just recently a couple big plays by the Hammerheads, which gave them the 14 points you see now. Rye with a catch out of the backfield for 4. 3rd and 1. Ucker in the gun, looking to convert, and cannot connect with the bottom, and that's a tough drop because he had some space in the first down. 4th and 1, so another Nuts and Kirkin punt. Morales turns it up to the 26. And 10. Iadell looking to make this a 3-score game. Touchdown or field goal will do it. Din in motion. Watch out, he's been dangerous. Iadell throws a comeback and it's intercepted by Mitch Gobisky. 2nd interception by this Venom defense, and they've got new life. 31 yards away now are the Venom. No score for them yet, but I think that's going to change. Rahe coughs it up, but Cortez able to jump on it. Wouldn't have mattered. It's an offsides by the Hammerheads, and they don't accept it. So, 2nd down and 5 for the Las Vegas Venom. Rahe with another run. Bounces off one very close to the first, and it's going to be 3rd and inches. Rahe with the pitch. Out of the gun. Gets the first. And I'm back in the red zone for the first time since the first quarter, I believe. 15 yards out as Ucker sends Williams in motion. Ucker with time. Throws it over the middle. Almost intercepted by Shepard. That's incomplete. Fortunate for Ucker and company. 2nd and 10. Ucker gonna dump it off to Rahe. Rahe's got a lot of space. Can't turn up the field, though. Does get the first and goal to go for the Las Vegas Venom. Looking for their first points of the game midway through this 3rd quarter. Ucker's out there in the gun. Rahe to his left. Pitches it out to him. That is not going anywhere. Byleth had a pick earlier. Brings him down by the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Hand off to Rahe. Bounces off one. Maybe gets a yard. 3rd and goal. What can the Venom do? They want a touchdown. Field goal is what it is, but a touchdown gets them right where they need to be, and that's what it is. Touchdown, Menel Rahe. Las Vegas Venom make it a 1-score game yet again. They're on the board for the first time tonight. Kick is up, and it's good. 14-7. First and 10 at the 16. The Madagascar Hammerheads. Iadell. Drop him back and dump it off to Qureshi. Was able to turn that into a couple yards. 2nd down and 7. Hammerheads have scored their last 2 touchdowns, or only 2 touchdowns, on really explosive plays. See how they play out this drive. Maybe they'll go a little more conservative. I don't know. Iadell finding Joey Din off his back foot. That's a nice chunk for a first down. Ball to the 38. First and 10 at the 49. Wide receiver set for Iadell. Has some time, goes over the middle. It's Hexier, who had a big touchdown earlier. Very close to the first down. They give it to him. Madagascar in Venom territory, looking to get those 7 points right back as we wind down the 3rd quarter. Iadell is going to throw it deep. Looking left side. Gets it to Waikapon, who catches it and hurdles over a defender for a touchdown. Lateral Waikapon with a huge 41-yard catch and the athletic capper to it. Happy's PAT is good, and Madagascar gets those 7 points back. They reclaim the 14-point lead they had earlier. Nearing the end of the third quarter, it's 21-7. Venom defense was great for about for about 2 full quarters, not quite 2 full quarters, and then first play of the third quarter, give up a big touchdown. Now another big touchdown to Waikapon. Offense looking to respond right back, but it might just come down to who gets a turnover at a critical spot. As Ucker's going to unload, looking for Miller, and that's incomplete. Maybe that was Silky Johnson. Second down and 10. Rahe gets a few yards before the end of the quarter. So here we go. Fourth quarter incoming. Vegas down by 14. Facing a 3rd and 6. They do have the ball. Hammerhead's defense has been all over them, though, tonight. Ucker throwing deep. And gets it to Chico Cortez somehow right between 2 defenders. Dropping it in. And that's what the Venom needed to start out this fourth quarter hot. They're up to the Madagascar 42. Ucker spreading the field out. 5 wide receivers under center. Looking to throw again. He drops back. As time goes right side to Miller. Gain of about 5. Ucker throwing deep. One-on-one matchup. Oh, but the coverage coming over late. Makes it 3rd and 7. Ucker going to throw it on 3rd down. Gets it to Rahe. Ucker on 1st down, going deep into the end zone. Throws an interception to Reg Broccoli, who breaks off one, and he's turning up the field. Probably should have just kneeled it, young fella. 1st and 10 at the 9 for the Hammerheads, and that is deflating for the Venom. Freshy. Run. Gomez Hod tackle him at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Idell throws it. Evo Upcoming catches it. Been quiet today, but picks up a big 1st down there. Pistol formation. Idell throws it to Upcoming, and that's going to be about 7. Idell hands off to Kresh, who's got some space. One tackler away from breaking it big. Gets the 1st. Keeps the clock moving. We're approaching the 2-minute warning. Hammerheads looking to play keep away from the Venom. As Koreshi runs it for another 9. He's closing out the game nicely here. Exactly what the Hammerheads need to do. Venom call their 1st time out. 2nd and 1. Idell hands off to Koreshi. He's got the 1st. Botterman fullback run. 5. 2-minute warning here in Madagascar. 2nd and 5. Venom only with 1 timeout remaining. Freshy with the run. Not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Vegas burns their final timeout as JQ Jr. gets a tackle for loss. So see how the Venom play this, or how the Hammerheads play this out. They're just going to run it and not get anywhere. So 4th and 5. Hammerheads milking the clock down a little bit. Looks like the Venom are going to get the ball back with Under 80 seconds left, 70 to 80 seconds left, and they're still down by 2 scores, no timeouts. Not looking good for the traveling Vegas squad. Gonna be a long flight back to Nevada, and that punt will be a touchback. So 80 yards for Ucker to work with, no timeouts. See what magic he can pull off. Second down and 4. And I'm not really airing it out deep much like they've done in the past. And Ucker's going to get sacked by Bandit Healer. Definitely what they didn't need. They're going to have to hurry up here. Ucker getting in the gun. Bandit Healer at the second sack. Big game for him. As Miller goes in motion. Ucker going to go deep. And it's double covered. Picked off by who else? Reg Broccoli again. And that will do it. So the defense of the Hammerheads playing at the highest level all game long. That's going to seal it. They're going to walk away at home with a 21-7 victory. And it was pretty convincing at that, too. They advance to 4-2 on the season, and the Las Vegas Venom dropped to 4-2. So standings getting shook up here early on in S16. We'll move on to our next game here. That's going to be the Roswell Aliens and the Arizona Cacti. No, dev games are usually Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. All right. This game is in Arizona. Get a nice one. Here in the desert, experts have the Roswell Aliens as a heavy favorite. We'll see how it plays out. Two teams looking there for their first win of the season, squaring up right now. A battle in the American Division. Looks like the Roswell Aliens and Pastrami Grimes want to start out on offense. Hunter Estrada turns this one out to 29-yard line. And we are off in Arizona. Grimes under center, dropping back to pass on the first play, is going to find Nikita the third for about 5. Second down. Grimes going deep. Nikita the third's beating the defender deep. Big time play by line Nikita the third, and the Roswell Aliens are now to the Arizona 23. Grimes with time throwing into the end zone, and it's nearly intercepted. Incomplete. Lid gonna carry it for a few. It's gonna be 2nd and 7, or 3rd and 7, excuse me. And on 3rd down, they get it to Nikita for the touchdown. Roswell on the opening possession. able to march 71 yards down the field for a score. The AT from David Vent 2 is good, so 7-0 early for the Aliens as they're hungry to get their first win on the season. Rico Thompson on offense going to get it to a Soto for a catch of about 5 as Arizona looks to even up the score. Newman with the run breaks off a 1 but cannot evade Fred Hamburger. Loss of a couple, so it'll be 3rd and 7 quickly for the Arizona Cacti. Rico Thompson going to throw deep and incomplete. Otterman out to punt. Roswell defense makes a stand. They're going to have a pretty short field to work with. Ball at the 43 for Strami, Grimes, and company. And Grimes going to get sacked here. Ango P the first one, or sorry, Millie Willer the first one there, but Botterman able to come down with a sack. So 2nd and 21 for the Roswell Aliens. Grimes trying to get some yards back, dumps it off short to Nikita the third. 3rd and 18. And Estrada on 3rd down and long, able to snag it for a first down. Roswell 2:37. Grimes dropping back under pressure, gets rid of it to Nikita the third, and that's going to be 8-5. Our way through the first quarter. Grimes under pressure, dumps it off on the screen to Peterson. That loses a couple. I don't know who the hell would use a screenplay, but it didn't work. Green tackle them for a loss. 3rd and 7 at the 34. Grimes looking, throwing, gets to Nikita the third, but only going to be a few. So 4th down and 4, bring out David Vent 2 for 48-yard field goal. $10 to 0 after Vent 2 knocks it through. Zona trailing. Emoso returns this one out to the 22-yard line. Thompson in an empty set. Motioning Asoda a little closer. Drops back under pressure. Flings it to Tristan Allen, and that's going to be a gain of about 7. Thompson hands it off to Newman, who shoves off 1 and has enough for the first down. Cacti trail by 10. We are at the end of 1 quarter, visiting Aliens leading 10 to 0. Both teams 0-5 coming into this matchup. One team's got to win. Bow in motion. Newman gets the pitch, spins off a 1. Not quite enough wheels to escape Hamburger, but gets 6. Newman breaks off a one again, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Debbie for a loss of a couple. Third down and 6. They run it again. Newman with some space though, and he's got enough for the first down. Great running on this drive by Jeff Newman. We'll see if that opens up the pass for Thompson or if they stick to the run. Strong eye for Draco, and he pitches it to Newman. That is going nowhere. Loss of 13. Embaga in on the stop. Thompson looking to throw, going deep, right side one-on-one. It's a Soto for a big catch inside the red zone down to the 14. Arizona looking at a good opportunity to score here midway through the second quarter. Thompson in the pistol, thrown again, gonna get sacked. No time to throw, or not enough time. McGroin, rookie linebacker, in on the stop. Second down and 15 coming up. Now Soto in motion as they run it with Newman. Been able to get a couple yards back, but it's still going to be third and long for this Cacti squad. Now, going to be Probo in motion. Thompson looking, getting it. Oh, no. Threw it short, even if it would have been complete. Not sure if it would have been enough for first. A lot of Roswell jerseys in the area, so bring out the Boderman kicker. This could be bad for the 35-yarder, but the kick is up, and it's no good. Short. It was on target, and so the score remains 10-0 despite the good drive by the Cacti. Now a pitch play to Lucas Peterson. Shoves off one and has a gain of 4. Down and 6. They don't get the play off. 2-minute warning in Arizona. Roswell still leading 10-0. They try to score before the end of the half. Grimes not going to be able to get the play off after the play action. Sacked by Bonderman. Third down and 12. Timeout by the Cacti. We see the eminent third down run by Lucas Peterson. That's a gain of about 3. David Vent 2, gonna punt it to Dan Green and the Cacti. And so Arizona back on offense at their own 35. They got a timeout and a minute 40 to do something. Thompson with some time, gonna just take off and run. And Draco Thompson able to pick up a yard or two. The carry does keep the clock moving. Under 80 seconds here. Second down and 8. Thompson dropping back, throwing short, gets it to Tristan Allen, but that's only a couple. Third down and 5. They run it on third down. Newman looking to pick it up, push forward, but it's going to be ruled a couple yards short. Fourth down and 3, so Cacti punting it to the Aliens. 60 seconds flat. Now for Roswell, they've got 1 timeout and 78 yards to work with. Grimes in the gun. Pearson to his right. In a motion over Hunter Estrada. Ruby Grimes thrown to Estrada's direction. Or, excuse me, that's Nikita there. Only a gain of 1, though. Second and 9. Strong eye again. Grimes with protection, going deep, gets it to Quays Rich, and Quays Rich with the big catch, breaks off of 1, and he is gone. Touchdown, Roswell. They've made this a 3-score game just before the end of the first half. They lead 16-0. Well, I guess it's not 3-score yet. PAT from Vent 2 will make it a 3-score game. (17-0) as David Vent 2 looks to boot it back to the Cacti. Roswell in control of this game. Draco Thompson going to throw it underneath to let's see who's got the first down. Thompson, last play before the end of the half, gets it deep, but it's incomplete. And so that'll do it. 17-0. Start of the second half. Here we go. Cacti starting out on offense. So Soto returns it up to the 29-yard line. Thompson pitches it out to Newman. Bounces off a 1 and gets a gain of a couple. Arizona trailing by 7. They're starting out on offense to start this third quarter. See what Draco Thompson can do. He's made some good throws, but has to string more together. Pumps it off to let's see, and that's a first down. More of that will serve the Cacti well. First and 10 at the 40. Thompson in the pistol. Dropping back under pressure. Not going to escape. That is McGroin on the sack. Second one of the night for Pat. And that is going to make it second down and 16. Thompson throwing deep and deflected. Could have been intercepted, but that's incomplete. Third and 16. One of the worst throws we've seen on the night for Thompson. He doesn't keep that up. Now, Thompson with some time going deep. Receiver double covered. Matthew Edwards coming down with the INT. Roswell getting the ball back. They got a 17-point lead. And Peterson looking to add 2 more of their lead with 1 play. Big time touchdown run by Lucas Peterson. And now Roswell, 68-yard touchdown rush, is in definite control of this ball game. Arizona with the ball back, trying to shake off an interception. Second and 10. Thompson throws, looking for Boderman. It's incomplete. So quickly, it's third and 10. Empty set. Thompson throwing deep left side. It's incomplete. Looking for let's see again. So 3 straight incompletions and a 3 and out for the Cacti. Not what they needed if they want to get back in this ball game. Roswell back to return the punt. Peterson motioning out. And it's going to be a play action to the fullback. Grimes able to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Incomplete. Grimes with some time going deep, and it's deflected. So a lot of incompletions from both quarterbacks. Game go long. 3rd and 10 for Roswell. Grimes with time. Cannot get it to Peterson. So now we're going to see a Roswell punt. Punt not fieldable. Be down to inside the 10 to the 9. So long fields for Arizona to work with. Defense did their job. See if the offense can put the first points on the board for them. Thompson. Time throws an interception to Watt. And Sanjay Watt not able to get the pick 6, but returns it shortly to the 5-yard line. Arizona with great field position here. They look to run it in for a touchdown, and they do. Lucas Peterson, second one of the day, and Roswell breaking this game wide open. Soto gonna run to the 20-yard line. Motioning out Newman. Thompson looking to throw. Has some time, and was an interception again. 2nd and 10. Thompson looks, throws, gets it to Tristan Allen. Thompson throws deep, and that's incomplete, so it's going to be 4th and 8. Eddie Longleg's going to return this one for the Roswell Aliens, not get far. Yeah. This game looking out of reach for Arizona as Roswell back on offense. I'm going to throw this one, nearly picked off. Complete 2nd and 10. Third and 7. They fake it to Peterson, dump it off to Peterson, and he breaks one, getting the first down up to the Arizona 40. So end of the 4th quarter, or 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, here we come. Roswell in the lead 31-0, and they're on offense. as well, putting a long drive together. Rhymes going down with the sack. 3rd and 19 now for Roswell. Rhymes throws deep and cannot connect with Estrada, so they make it 4th and 19. Kick from Vent 2 is good, 34-0. You're pretty much going to be wrapped up in this one. Next game is our last one of the night, and that's going to be the Flamingos and Dragons. Complete. Thompson the throw. Let's see catches it. Minimal gain. And there's a Newman catch for 1st down. Zona hurrying up to the line, trying to make something happen. Newman catches it and heads out for a gain of 5. Ball near midfield for Zona. Driving, and there's a catch to Soto for a 1st. So putting a good drive together here, but probably too little too late. Thompson going down on the sack. Hamburger in on the stop. And there's a catch by Let's See. Get some of those lost yards back, make it 3rd and much more manageable. 3rd and 8. The Cacti midway through this 4th quarter. And Newman's got the catch for a 1st down. Thompson hit while throwing, but able to find Let's See, who catches it, and we have no shutout in this one. Let's See, rookie wide receiver from Draco Thompson with the touchdown. First and 10 at the 25 for Roswell. They're looking to just run this one out. Game well in control for the Aliens. Houston runs for a few. Houston running and picking up the 1st down. 2-minute warning. We're in Arizona Cacti with only 1 timeout remaining. This looks to be all but wrapped up. Sin with a run, breaks one, and he is gone. Oh, okay, not gone. Second in inches now. And that will do it. Oswell with their first win in the season, 34-7 over the home Cacti. Coming up next, Fort Lauderdale and Denver. Game is in Denver as opposed to under Denver. Experts have the Flamingos as a heavy favorite. Let's play the game. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the interceptions go. I don't know. Denver isn't as good of a defense. PCAST made some changes too. We'll see. Washington throwing it deep, and this was an interception. And there's an interception by J.C. Jackson the second. And there's an interception again by the Flamingos. Last time they weren't able to get points out of it. Let's see if they can do this time. I wonder where Goose is on the depth chart, now that I think about it. And there's a Noble the second touchdown. So Fort Lauderdale Flamingos take the lead midway through the first quarter. Third and 3 now for the Dragons. Washington throws, and that's an interception from Jackson the second. Robinson Jr. thrown off his back foot and could have been intercepted. It's incomplete. Third and 6. Fort Lauderdale looking to extend their lead, pick up the first down, going deep, gets it to iBoss James for a touchdown. Fort Lauderdale takes the lead 14-0 in Denver as we wind down the first quarter. Washington, a throw deep left side, gets it to Damari Rhodes. Dragons trailing by 14. They've got a couple picks in this game, but trying to salvage some points. Dallas with the run. And that's not going anywhere. Washington, the throw, Gonzalez with some space, close to the first. 3rd down and 1. Washington, quick throw, gets it to Rose. I think that's a first. Washington, gonna throw into traffic, but Ty Hill comes down with it. 1st and goal to go, 5 yards out. Dallas running, able to get a couple, like to be wrapped up in the backfield, but it's gonna be 2nd and goal from the 3 now. And there's Gonzalez. Not getting anything there, 3rd and goal. Washington looking to throw for it, and incomplete. So Flamingos making the stop. Field goal is good from Ulrich, so 14-3 midway through the 2nd quarter. Dragons able to come away with some points on that long drive. Arrow the 3rd, gonna run it out, break a couple tackles, and get it all the way up to the 30. 1. Robinson Jr. going down with the sack. See you at the top. Getting in there to make it 2nd and 18. Big loss in the play. Now they try to run it with Noble the 2nd, who's got some space and gets a lot of those yards back, getting very close to the 1st. 3rd down and 1. Dragons call a timeout. Run for the 1st. Noble 2nd breaks off 1 and has it. 2-minute warning in Denver as Fort Lauderdale is on the Dragon side of the 50. Thompson Jr. throws it to Bricks, and Walla Bricks, the big man, had a catch for the 1st down to the 33-yard line. Thompson Jr. throwing deep into the end zone, 1-on-1 matchup, and almost intercepted. It's incomplete. Dangerous throw. Like to be tipped. 2nd and 10. Thompson Jr. throws it underneath the Jamie and Chambers. That is going to be short of the 1st down marker. 3rd and 4. Thompson Jr. passes it for the first. Back to Chambers. Mingo's putting together a nice drive here in this second quarter. Here, inside the red zone. Thompson Jr. under pressure, escapes one, but not the other. Wilfrith the Langwood, son of Egric the Collier, in there first, but Otterman credited with the sack. 2nd down and 20. Thompson Jr. with time, throwing deep back of the end zone, gets it to Cawthon for the touchdown. And the Flamingos now with a convincing lead over the Denver Dragons by 17 points. Tucker's PAT, the former Denver Dragon, makes it a 21-3 game. So Fort Lauderdale tripling the Dragons' score right now. Washington going deep again. Not working for the Dragons. Second and 10. Kaiser Washington gonna throw it to Games for a little bit. 3rd and 4 coming up. Gonzalez running for it on 3rd down, not going to get there. A couple yards short. Flamingos call timeout. Thompson Jr. gonna throw this one and almost picked off. Complete 2nd and 10. And there's a throw to Chambers. Got the first. Flamingos call their final timeout though. Thompson Jr. going to throw deep. Wide open is Ibos James. Near the end of the second quarter, Flamingos make this a 28-3 ball game. Complete blown coverage there by the Dragons. Goes in motion. Washington's under center. Washington with time, gonna take off and run. Fumbles it. The end of the half as Vasquez finally brought down, and here we go. Second half incoming. Fort Lauderdale well in control on this ball game. Washington gonna throw deep one-on-one. Gets it to Damari Rose. Dragons down by 25. Looking to get back into it. Ingo's defense has been good, though. Washington throw in and almost a pick. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Washington popping back, going one-on-one to Jones, and gets it to him. So the Dragons on the board for 6. Cam Jones with the touchdown catch. And that's going to make it 28-10. Arrow the third's going to run this one out past the 25 to the 27. Jr. under some pressure gets rid of it to Noel II, who breaks off a 1, but cannot prevent himself from getting out of bounds. That's a gain of 1. 8-10 here as we're working our way through the third quarter. Excellent game from Robinson Jr. 4 touchdowns on the night. No turnovers. Robinson Jr. dumps it off, but cannot haul it in as Bricks drops that one. 3rd down and 9. Robinson Jr. going to throw this one incomplete to Bricks again. Had a lot of space there, so it's going to be 4th and 9 for the Flamingos. Not a ideal start to the second half for Fort Lauderdale. Tucker punts it to the Dragons. Washington with Gonzalez to his left is back, throwing deep, and incomplete. Washington with time going deep left side and gets it to Ty Hill. Able to work his way around the defender. That's a big catch for the Dragons, who are now in striking distance. Washington with 3 picks early on, has a touchdown, and no picks in the second half. Dragons looking to make this a 2-score game. Washington throwing deep in the end zone, almost picked off. Be 3rd and 10. Washington gonna throw in it. Oh, it's caught by Jones somehow. Coverage all over that, but I guess it doesn't matter. 1st and 10 at the 10. Denver. As Ty Hill goes in motion. Gonzalez gets the carry. A couple. Washington pitches out to Gonzalez. Got a few more. 3rd and 2. Washington passing for it and cannot get it to Gonzalez. So Dragons, another opportunity inside the 10-yard line. Have to settle for a field goal. Ulrich knocks it through the chip shot. So 28-13. Still, I guess, a 2-touchdown game technically. As Ulrich kicks it back to the Flamingos, who've been quiet this third quarter. See what happens. Will Fort Lauderdale resume their high-scoring first half ways, or will the Dragons keep stepping up on defense. Second, starting out with a run, gonna lose a few. Robinson Jr. throwing off his back foot and deflected. Could have been picked off. Robinson Jr.'s had a few dangerous throws, hasn't come back to haunt him yet. Third down and 13 now for the Flamingos. Bricks in motion, and there's another deflection. So a quick 3 and out for the Mingos. Dragons looking to get the ball back here on a punt. Washington gonna go deep, looking for Cam Jones. Underthrown. Complete 2nd and 10. Washington under pressure. Gets strip sacked. Ravlak Smokefish dropping on the football. That's a big turnover. The Flamingos had given up 10 unanswered points. Now they have a great chance to score. They're only 23 yards out. Counterplay by Noble II. Only going to get a yard. Robinson Jr. going to throw this one over the head of Brick, so quickly it's 3rd down for the Flamingos. Let's wind down the 3rd quarter. Robinson Jr. in the gun. Motions over Cawthon. And Robinson Jr. going to sling it to the end zone. Gets it to Iboss James for his 2nd touchdown. That's going to make it a 21-point lead for the Flamingos. Tucker's PAT is good, so 35-13 as we approach the 4th quarter. Flamingos look to have this one under wraps, but we still have 1 quarter left. Gonzalez going to start out with a run. Nowhere to go. Trying to cut it back in. 2nd and 10. Washington. Throwing deep to Jones. Able to get it to him. Breaks off of 1. A little bit more. Past the 50 to the Flamingos 46. Dragons trying to work quickly here. They trail by 3 touchdowns. Washington under duress and is getting sacked. Dread dragging him down for a loss. 2nd down and 19 now. Washington gonna throw and gets it to Rose for a 1st down, just behind the defense. All up to the 31. Washington gonna throw for Jones again. That's off target, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Washington going for Gonzalez. Risky throw there. That's deflected. 3rd down now for the Dragons. James goes in motion. Washington throwing, gets it to Damari Rose again. Tight end's been such a big part of this Dragons offense for this season. Dragons still trailing by 22 though. Inside the goal, or 10 yards. They get it to Rose, but he is tackled short. Second and goal from the 3, and they've had a few opportunities, but haven't been able to capitalize. Had to settle for field goals. See if they can punch it in here. Fouls goes in Washington. Washington to drop back, and he's getting sacked. That'll be third and goal from the 15. Washington getting sacked quite a bit this ball game. Washington, the throw, and that's picked off in the end zone by Brandon Arispe-Romero. I think that's going to do it. Say probably no shot for the Dragons to get back in this one. We're about to the 2-minute warning. 22-point lead, or deficit, however you want to interpret it, lead for the Flamingos, as they look to advance to 4-2 and keep pace with the Las Vegas Venom. Dragons will drop to 3-3. So yeah, getting some interesting standings here in the early season. Well, second picks up the first down. And yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Flamingos. Dragons still with 2 timeouts. Second with a big first down run. Dragons call their final timeout. That's the last kneel down. Fort Lauderdale wins big here. Some great defense and efficient offense. 35-13, making themselves right at home in Denver. Majors games again next Monday and Dev League tomorrow.